Welcome to Exploring This Life on YouTube. This is Season 1, Episode 1. Today we're heading out to Mineral County, Nevada to go to a place called Quartz Mountain Mine. Follow along with us. Show the road forking off.
Yeah. So go
Left.
yeah.
Right.
Yes,
or left.
right. Go right. Well, hold on.
No. Well,
You can go either. It's going to
it doesn't look like a road though. Looks like a turn.
just we'll find out. So it says 2 miles in from the highway is the Broken Hills Mine. Trespassing is not allowed there, but some mineral specimens can be found in the non-posted dumps immediately adjacent to the road. So if we see dumps, so we aren't 2 miles in. And then it says the best chance for hiding pyrite, galena, and quartz-filled bugs is at the Quartz Mountain Mine, another 2.2 miles along the road. At the time of this publication, this prospect was abandoned. The dump collecting was not restricted.
We had turned off of Highway 361 onto a dirt road. Along that dirt road, we came across a gravesite. The grave belonged to a man named Matt Costello. Matt was an elderly prospector who lived a life of poverty until he struck it rich. He eventually sold his claim for $1,500. He celebrated his plans on what to do with his new riches. But when his friends didn't see him for a few days, they went looking for him. He was found dead, sitting at the table in his cabin. He was eventually buried by his friends near the cabin, although nothing remains of the cabin today. It's unclear to us whether or not Matt served in the military. However, there was money on his gravesite. A penny means you visited. A nickel that you attended basic training together. A dime that you served in some capacity with one another. And a quarter if you were with him when he died.
Huh. That's an old foundation. So hold on, stop right here, please. I would say keep going that way.
1.9 miles.
Well, see here, I think we just passed the Broken Hills Mine at one point, and then we'll up here turn to the right. In another mile and a half or whatever. Yeah, those look like good collection. So in these areas you can also find some petrified wood. I see the mine over there. Or a mine, I shouldn't say. It's the mine on the right. Look at it. There it is. That's Quartz Mountain. So take this right when we get down here. So we'll have to look through those dump areas too. Nothing's blocked off. Yeah, we'll get pictures of that. We'll walk around. So if you want to park,
There's foundations.
well then park right there, and we can walk to all these little, walk up in there, and if you just sit off here. Yeah.
It was really windy out, so we've had to remove a lot of the audio. But what you're seeing here are auto parts that are just laying all around. This is an old mine shaft that has been boarded up to keep people out of it. It was done a long time ago. The wood started to rot, and it looks like people have already gotten into it. This is common in Nevada with mine sites. You can see the access area there on the top where it looks like somebody's broken into it. You can see these trash piles everywhere out in the desert. They're tin or aluminum type cans, paint cans, whatnot. You have a bunch of boards from buildings that have been knocked down. We came across this vehicle. It is what we identified as a Dodge 4-door vehicle. Of course, it's been torn apart. People have ripped pieces off of it. We found the roof about 150 meters away. I found the back window about 100 meters away. And we were able to identify that it was a Dodge by the kick panel as you enter into the vehicle on the doors. It actually said Dodge on it, which was pretty neat. We've actually got a picture of it coming up. Not a lot you could do with this. It's pretty trashed. Every piece of it was damaged in one way or another, which is really unfortunate. This is the back side panel of a pickup truck. There was actually 2 of these. This is the better of the 2. Bullet holes everywhere. I believe this belonged to a military truck of some sort. This is the vastness of the area. You're just seeing how huge this area is. And believe me, back in the day, this would have been all houses and buildings. There's Honey and I.
Handsome. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. 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 You're cool. You're cool.
What you're seeing now is the San Rafael mine itself. This is a open area. There is a mine shaft. Most of the mine shafts in Nevada are marked danger to stay out. This is the masthead of the actual mine itself. It was really, really interesting because inside of it is a surprise. Another mine shaft right behind it, in between the 2 that you've seen so far. What you're seeing right there, we believe to be the nest of a bird. It was about 20 foot tall. And we're basing that it was a bird because of the bird poop all around. There was another nest on the outside that was very similar of design. This is an old vehicle that was just down from the San Rafael mine site. I believe this to be a 50s Ford. I may be wrong. Wasn't a whole lot left of it to be able to determine. I'm just determining that by the paint design on the back door. Very shot up, not a whole lot left of it. That's the same vehicle from the other side. Again, the San Rafael mine shaft, or the masthead behind you. This is the side of a building that was knocked down. It's interesting, the patch design that they used out of metal to hold the sides together. Of course, back then they would have used anything they could get their hands on to build stuff. Another collapsed mine shaft, we believe. Pretty interesting. This was in an area where we found a lot of trash, and so we were sifting through the trash. Found a lot of lizards, a lot of different styles of lizards. Don't know a whole lot about them, but they were pretty cool. Like I said, they were everywhere out there. They're not used to humans, of course. We've moved on now, and we are at a place called Broken Hills Mine. If you're a video game fan, this mine was used in the video game Fallout. We believe this to have been some sort of sulfur mine. Again, you're seeing the masthead. There were several pits in this area that were blocked off, assuming by the BLM. BLM owns most of this land out here. A lot of grates over the tops. Very interesting area. There wasn't much to find here, just a lot to look at. It was really, really interesting here.
Normally when we go out, I'm looking for specific rocks and I choose the locations out of this rock hounding book I have for Nevada. And this time we didn't really find many rocks. It was pretty picked over on the top, and we didn't take tools to dig or anything. But what we did find was in all the garbage dumps, especially at the Broken Hills, the old Broken Hills town that is considered a ghost town. Not much is there anymore. But in the piles of tin, we found a lot of bottles. Obviously, it would be preferable to find whole bottles. We didn't. I brought these bits home to tumble in my rock tumbler. Some are older, and you can tell by the thickness if they have a twist top or not a twist top, and or the, I don't know the technical term, but pearlescence of the glass. That in the sun has like a pearlescence to it. But along with the broken normal bits, we found a lot of melted glass, and some of it probably was melted a while ago because there isn't even much charring on it, but you can still see writing in the melted parts, which is pretty cool. And then like on this bottle, you can see a metal, because plastic would have burned off. That's a metal rim of some kind that used to hold the lid on. But so yeah, I got these to tumble, and I have even found in the old dumps the assay pots for when they were weighing the gold, but I didn't find any assay pots this time. And this, I just got this tin because when I tumble the glass, this is going to be the display to put the tumbled bits of glass in.
If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And then click that little bell notification so you'll get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks, and hope to see you again real soon. We should have another video in the next couple of days, and it should be pretty interesting. So hang with us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.